Hi, I'm Leighanne and I work at Winterbourne House and Gardens. I'm a Horticultural Supervisor and I've worked here for 7 years.
What is your earliest memory of a green space?
Probably playing in my nan's garden. She lived in Hanbury, so it's quite a green rural space. She grew lots of tomatoes and had lots of cottage style flowers in her borders.
What sort of things do you do as part of your job and who inspired you?
So I work in the walled garden. So part of that would be growing the fruits and veg around the edges and lots of perennials in the centre borders. So some of it will be maintaining things we already have, and then part of that will be looking at it and seeing things that don't work and how to improve them. We do work with members of the public as well, so we have people that ask lots of questions, and we have children and other outdoor groups that come for tours and talks as too.
What is your favourite thing about working outdoors or for the green sector?
Well, I like being outdoors, prefer not to be in the office if I can help it. But I like being sort of aware of the seasons. The garden changes all the time, there's always lots of things to do. Annoyingly, you never get to the end of your job list, so if you don't like that, it's probably not for you. There's always something happening, there's always a new project or an area that needs to be developed because it's getting a bit old, or just new things to grow, new vegetables, new plants to grow. Some things will die, some things will be really good. There's lots to try.
What experience and courses helped you become a horticultural supervisor?
So I went to Partial College and I studied a national diploma for 2 years. That's a very practical course. It does do a lot of the basic theory. And then afterwards I carried on and did a BSc degree. So that was a lot more theory based. So after that, when you apply for jobs, if they see that you've got a degree, it's a really practical subject. So a theory based course might make you look like you know a lot of things, but you don't actually know how to do them. So I volunteered at this garden for just over a year or so, and got used to being in an outdoor space and putting all the things I'd learned in paper into practice, and finding that some of the things you get taught a certain way don't actually, you don't do that practically. You might do things slightly differently, depending on the garden you're in, what tools you've got available, how things are done in that garden before you. So practical experience is really important in this industry, and just to make sure you actually like it. So I work with volunteers that are maybe having a career change. Most of them will come and work in the garden and really enjoy it, and either change career or look at to do it sort of more proactively. And then others will come and they'll do it for a couple of weeks, and it's more hard work than they thought it would be. They don't like being outdoors all the time like they thought they would, and it gives them a bit of time to make the decision as to whether they stay in the industry or whether they look for something else. So yeah, you need to like being outdoors.
And finally, what is your advice to anyone considering joining this sector?
Try a little bit of everything, probably. Some people really enjoy growing vegetables, others don't enjoy it as much. Some people really like tropical plants or want to specialise, or work with plants that are, really unusual, really rare. Other people really like turf care, or want to work at their local football pitch, managing the lawns. Some people want to travel around the world, go plant hunting, or work in different botanic gardens. There's all different things you can do, so it's not a one size fits all. Have a look at what's available, what studentships are available, what bursaries are available, what courses, and speak to other people that are in the industry like this, so you can get a better idea of the day-to-day life of what they do.
Thank you very much.